I've been carrying a weight I couldn't name. Every step felt heavy with the same old shame. But something shifted when I stopped holding on. Like the first light breaking after the longest storm. I used to think that staying meant being strong, that letting go was just another way to fall. But there's a quiet voice that's calling me now, says it's time to trust what I don't understand. There's a new dawn inside me, rising up from where I've been. There's a new dawn inside me. I'm learning how to breathe again. I rise again. I rise again. I walk these roads with fear tied to my chest. Held every answer close, afraid of all the rest. But the unknown doesn't feel so dark anymore. It feels like open sky, like an unlocked door. I'm putting down the maps I drew in doubt, trading all my maybe-ifs for right here, right now. There's a freedom in the falling if you let it come, in the space between what's over and what's just begun. And I can feel it, something turning, like the earth beneath my feet. All the walls I built are burning into light that sets me free. Oh, I can feel it, finally learning that the only way is through. Every fear and room for something true. Ooh, there's a new dawn inside me, rising up from where I've been. There's a new dawn inside me. I'm learning how to breathe again. There's a new dawn inside me, washing over all my skin. There's a new dawn inside me, and I rise again. I rise again. I rise again. I've been walking slower these days, noticing the color of the sky. All those years I spent running forward, never asking myself why. The garden taught me something about the way things grow and fade. Nothing stays, but nothing's wasted. Every season has its place. I'm learning how to sit with silence, how to be enough alone.
Finding treasure in the quiet rooms I've never known. Finding treasure in the quiet rooms I've never known. I'm embracing the sunset, letting go of what I chase.
There's a peace in this surrender, a gentle kind of grace. I'm embracing the sunset, Every shadow has its light. I don't need to keep on proving that I'm burning bright.
There's a bench beside the water where I watch the evening come. I used to fear this kind of stillness. Now I know it makes me strong. All the voices that once mattered fade like footprints in the sand. I'm grateful for the distance between who I was and who I am. The wine tastes better when I'm patient. The air feels sweeter when I breathe. I'm collecting simple moments, that's all I really need. Let the day become the dust, let the hurry turn to trust. There's a wisdom in releasing what we thought we had to clutch. Let the questions finally rest. Let the heart know it's been blessed. In the fading of the daylight I have found what's best. I'm embracing the sunset, letting go of what I chased. There's a peace in this surrendering, a gentle kind of grace. I'm embracing the sunset. Every shadow has its light. I don't need to keep on proving that I'm burning bright.
I've been waiting by this window. Rain keeps falling down, darkness all around. Won't lift from off this ground. Been so long since sunrise, been so long since song. My hands are empty, empty, but I keep holding on, I keep holding on. A light in the rain will find me, a light in the rain will come. When I can't see tomorrow and my faith is nearly done. Oh, a light in the rain will find me, a voice gonna call my name. Somebody's walking toward me through the sorrow and the pain. There's a flower in the valley, still blooming through the storm. There's a fire in the distance, keeping someone warm. Now my feet remember dancing, my voice recalls the hymn. When you sit down here beside me, hope rises up again, it rises up again. when the water's rising high and the night is cold, we hold each other close. We hold each other close. A light in the rain has found me, a light in the rain has come. I can see tomorrow rising like the sun. Oh, a light in the rain has found me, I hear it call my name. You came walking toward me through the sorrow and the pain. You came walking toward me through the sorrow and the pain. Could've let the angel make a home in me. Could've fed it every morning, let it choose what I see. But bitterness takes more work than I had left to give. And I was tired, so tired of forgetting how to live. They wanted me small, wanted me silent and sweet. But I learned something about power in the practice of retreat. Not running, just refusing to become what they became. Not winning by the rules, not playing by their game. This is my quiet victory, the one nobody photographs, so frames our eyes in silence, our eyes without the flames. And if you're at the flames, you can hear it in my voice. You heard in my voice the sound of someone learning that survival is a choice. Kindness is a choice. There's a violence and gentleness they didn't teach us about. The radical refusal to let cruelty win out. Some days it's a battle just to soften my own hands, to meet the world's hard edges and still try to understand. I've earned every scar, earned the steadiness too, earned the right to be tender without asking permission from you, and the strength it takes to forgive. Not forget but release is heavier than any weapon, sharper than any grief. So let them call it weakness, let them say I didn't fight. I know that I'm made up, I know what I survived. And I choose this, every morning I choose this. The slow work of not hardening, the difficult gift, staying open, staying human, staying here. This is my quiet victory, one that doesn't need a stage or name. Our eyes in silence, our eyes and stake my claim to the part of me that couldn't gain, it couldn't take the part I wouldn't sell. And if that's not triumph, then I don't know what the hell this is. This is my quiet victory. I've been walking through the valley alone. Every step felt heavy as stone. Lost the voice that used to guide me home. Couldn't hear my heart, couldn't find my home. The weight was more than I could hold. My spirit tired, my fire cold. But somewhere deep, a quiet call said, rise again, you won't fall. I'm walking the road back to me, one step closer to being free. With every soul who walks beside, I'm finding the strength I hold inside. I'm walking the road back to me, learning what it means to be. There were hands that reached when I couldn't stand, voices singing, helping me understand. Yeah, that the journey's not no walk alone. We lift each other, we carry each other home. The river flows where many feet have crossed. No traveler here is ever lost. Together we're stronger than the storm. In this circle I am reborn. And the sun breaks through after endless rain. Every wound becomes a place where light gets in again. I hear the chorus of the ones who stay. We're all finding our way, we're not afraid. I'm walking the road back to me, one step closer to being free. With every soul walks beside, I'm finding the strength I hold inside. I'm walking the road back to me, learning what it means to be. Yeah. Oh, I'm walking this road back to me. We're walking this road back to me. Waited till the house went quiet, till every door was closed and still. The kind of silence that permits the breaking that you learn to hide. So no one asks, so no one knows the weight that bends you when it grows.
I let it come when darkness fell. Faces turn and voices slept. The pillow holds what daylight can't. These hours know me better than the friends who see me standing tall. The night it catches when I fall. And the night held my tears like a river too tired to speak. All the pain I couldn't carry in the light where I looked strong. The night held my tears in the hours that belong to the grief, but no one's there to ask me why the darkness learns my name.
Every dawn, I answer fine, how have you been? The smile that costs more than they know, the steady voice, the measured breath. Or something bleeds beneath my chest, it only wakes when others rest.
There's worms that never make a sound, that don't show up in broken skin, that live in all the words you swallow down year after year. The ache of being understood by no one walking where you stood.
I wonder if the morning knows how many of us bear this weight, or how many hearts are holding on, just waiting for the world to sleep.
'Cause the night holds my tears like you're keeping things too heavy to name. All the loneliness I shoulder in a life that looks complete. The night holds my tears in the hours between dusk and belief. When the armor finally falls, the darkness knows my truth. The night holds my tears. The night holds my tears.
Me heart did shatter in 1,000 pieces, but somehow me still a pray, still find my peace. Them say me wouldn't make it through the storm, but look on me now, battered but still warm. Scars them tell stories that my lips can't speak. The pain they try for broke me, make me feel weak. But weakness teach me how for any stand. I learned for rise when I couldn't understand. But broken but still here, still standing through the tears. Every crack in my soul only prove me still home. I'm broken but still here, surviving all my fears. The weight never crushed me down, my plant my foot on solid ground. Them never know what it take for hold on tight. When darkness feel like it a go swallow the light. But fragile things them carry so much power. Look how the little sea push through and flow. Rock can't stop what destined for grow. Strength don't always loud, sometimes it soft and low. But where my bruises like them made of snow, The universe detests me, my boss some more. My broken but still here, still standing through the tears. Every crack in my soul only proves me still whole. My broken but still here, surviving all my fears. The weight never crushed me down. My plod, my foot on solid ground. So let the rain fall down upon me. Every drop a reminder I'm free. Me no perfect, me no light before, but me still beautiful. Maybe even more. The breaking never end, my story is seen. It just show me what resilience really means. Broken but still here, still standing through the tears. Every crack in my soul only prove me still whole. But broken but still here, surviving all my fears. The weight never crushed me down. My plod, my foot on solid ground. Still here, through the tears, through the years. Still here, still here. I've carried stones I didn't need to hold, placed blame where only mercy should have grown. Every scar I trace back to my name, as if I chose to walk through all that pain. I've been the judge and jury all these years, the harshest voice among my deepest fears. But somewhere in the breaking light came through, showing me the child I hardly knew. This is the heart I'm learning to forgive, the one that stumbled, fell, but tried to give. I'm laying down the weight of who I was, finding grace in all I'm made of. This is the heart I'm learning to forgive. The healing starts with opening my hands, releasing all the sentences I've planned against a soul who did the best she could, walked through fire when no one understood. I'm finding now the tender broken places where shame once lived are filling up with spaces for breath and rest and truth that sets me free. The love I give the world begins with me. This is the heart I'm learning to forgive, the one that stumbled, fell, but tried to give. I'm laying down the weight of who I was, finding grace in all I'm made of. This is the heart I'm learning to forgive.
the sum of my mistakes. I am not the sum of my mistakes. Every wound can teach, every bruise can fade. I was always worthy to be saved.
This is the heart learning to forgive. This is the heart learning to forgive. The one that stumbled, fell, but still believed. I'm laying down the weight of who I was, rising up and who I'm made of. This is the heart I've learned to forgive. The wind carries weight I've been holding through valleys where worry runs deep. But the earth knows the art of unfolding when I lay down these burdens to sleep. The water moves slow through the canyon. My breath finds its natural way. There's a quietness singing its hymn now, washing the troubles away. There's a voice in the stillness calling, soft as rain on dusty ground. When the heart gets heavy from falling, peace will come without a sound. Peace will come without a sound. I've walked through the fields in the darkness, felt tension like rope in my chest. But the night air is gentle and harmless, and this body deserves its rest. The old oak don't fight with the seasons. It bends when the storm passes through. And I'm learning there ain't any reason to carry what don't belong to. Let it go now, let it settle, like dust after rain comes down. Every worry, every trouble finds its way back to the ground, back to the ground, back to the ground. There's a voice in the stillness calling, soft as rain on dusty ground. When the heart gets heavy from falling, peace will come without a sound. Yes, peace will come without a sound. lived in the quiet for so many years, kept every word locked behind the fear. Learned to smile when my heart was breaking down, learned to nod when I wanted to make a sound. The weight of silence grows heavy and cold, all the truths I carry but never told. Watching others speak while I disappear into the space between what I felt and what they heard. But I'm walking now to where the light returns, through the longest night, through the slowest burns. Every step I take, I can feel it more. My voice is waking up, rising from the floor. This is where the light returns, where the light returns. There were mornings I could barely recognize my face, a stranger in the mirror, lost without a trace. Then a crack appeared in the wall I'd built so high. A single word escaped, and I remember why. Why I have a voice, why I have a name, why staying small was just another kind of shame. Now the small things shimmer, the bird song and the rain. Every breath I take is practice to reclaim. I'm not all the way there yet, still learning how to stand, still finding all the words that got buried in the sand. But the dawn is breaking through, warm and slow and real, and for the first time I can say exactly how I feel. And I'm walking now to where the light returns, through the longest night, through the slowest burns. Every step I take, I can feel it more. My voice is waking up, rising from the floor. I'm walking now to where the light returns. All the pain I had is finally taking turns into something true, into something mine. I'm speaking up now, and I'm doing fine. This is where the light returns, where the light returns. Oh, where the light returns.
There's a taste I can't explain, coming back through morning air. Something sweet she used to make when I was young without a care. The kitchen windows open wide, I can almost smell it now. Not the recipe she'd hide, but the love she'd somehow allow. The wind still remembers what my hands forgot. The wind still remembers every tender thought. It doesn't hurt like yesterday, it just reminds me I was loved. The wind still remembers, and that's enough. There are things we never said, sitting at that table warm, but her hands, they spoke instead. Every meal, every dawn. Now the seasons turn and go, and I've learned to carry on. But when that breeze begins to blow, I taste where I came from. The wind still remembers what my hands forgot. The wind still remembers every tender thought. It doesn't hurt like yesterday. It just reminds me I was loved. The wind still remembers, and that's enough. Does anybody feel this way when the past comes drifting through? Not with sorrow, not with pain, just the warmth you always knew. The wind still remembers what my hands forgot. The wind still remembers every tender thought. It doesn't hurt like yesterday. It just reminds me I was loved. The wind still remembers, and that's enough. Yeah, that's enough.
Watch the rain against the window pane. Another evening learning how to be alone. The weight I carry doesn't feel the same. Something inside me quietly lets go. There's peace in knowing I survived this far. The broken pieces settling like dust. I'm learning how to breathe without the air, and trust the healing doesn't need my trust. This is the last tear I cried, the last night I break inside. I'm letting go of what we were, finding strength in who I am. This is the last tear I cried, no more questioning why. The hurt becomes a memory, and I'm finally free. I used to think that love meant holding on through every storm, through every bitter word. There's a kind of courage and release in walking forward though the path feels blurred. The garden grows despite the winter frost. The morning comes regardless of the pain. I'm softer now but not in fragile ways, more like the earth that welcomes falling rain. This is the last tear I cried, the last night I break inside. I'm letting go of what we were, finding strength in who I am. This is the last tear I cry. No more questioning why. The hurt becomes a memory, and I'm finally free. And all the versions of myself, the morn are folding into one. Oh, and standing here is not the same. She's warm but not undone. Not undone. This is the last tear I cry. Last night I break inside. I'm letting go of what we were, finding strength in who I am. This is the last tear I cry. No more questioning why. The hurt becomes a memory, and I'm finally free. I've been carrying weight that wasn't mine to hold. Stones in my pocket, some stories getting old. Every morning waking with that same old day. How much can one heart bend before it breaks? I've been talking to myself in the mirror late at night, asking when I'll find strength to make this right. The past keeps calling, but I'm learning how to say I don't live there anymore. That was yesterday. I leave the hurt behind. I leave the hurt behind. I'm walking toward the morning, gonna let the old me go. I leave the hurt behind. Rise again tonight. This heart's been through the fire, and now it's learning how to grow. There's a quiet place inside I never knew was there, where forgiveness lives and breathes the open air. Not for anyone else, just for what I've done. Laying down the burden, choosing to move on. I can feel it loosening, the grip around my chest. First real breath I've taken, first real night of rest. The healing isn't perfect, but it's honest and it's mine. And I'm finding grace in leaving things behind. I leave the hurt behind. I leave the hurt behind. I'm walking toward the morning, gonna let the old me go. I leave the hurt behind. I rise again tonight. This heart's been through the fire, and now it's learning how to grow. And I don't have to carry what I used to carry. I don't have to bleed for sins already paid. I'm standing at the crossroad, feeling something sacred. The courage just to let it fade away. To let it fade away. I leave the hurt behind. I leave the hurt behind. behind. I'm walking toward the morning. I'm gonna let the old me go. I leave the hurt behind. I rise again tonight. This heart's been through the fire. Now it's learning how to grow. There's a way I carry. No one sees the strain. Smiling through the daylight, dancing in the rain. But when the silence finds me and the world goes still, I feel that promise breaking in me still.
There are places in my soul where the light won't go. Wounds beneath the surface, only I will know. Every beat reminds me what I can't undo. There are wounds beneath my heart, and they all lead back to you.
I remember holding words we couldn't keep, promises like prayers, now they haunt my sleep. Years have been forgiven, time has been a friend, but there's a scar that lingers where we used to mend.
There are places in my soul where the light won't go. Wounds beneath the surface, only I will know. Every beat reminds me what I can't undo. There are wounds beneath my heart, and they all lead back to you.
I've learned to live around it, this quiet ache inside. But when I'm alone it finds me, no matter where I hide. Oh, I've tried to let it heal, tried to set it free, but that broken vow lives on in me.
There are places in my soul where the light won't go. Wounds beneath the surface, only I will know. Every beat reminds, every single that I can't undo. There are wounds beneath my heart, and they all lead back to you. Yes, they all lead back, and they all lead back, all lead back to you.
There's a diner off Route 9 where I used to sit alone. Ordered eggs and toast and grits for Sunday mornings on my own. The waitress knew my order before I'd say a word. That was 30 years ago, or more, I'm not quite sure. I'm passing by where the pain once lived, walking through without a sound. I'm passing by where the pain once lived, and something softer I found, something softer on this ground.
I drove out there last Tuesday past the Texaco and the mill. That dime is just a flower shop, but I can taste it still. Black pepper on the oaks, the vinyl booths worn seen. I was nursing something back then, some restless, nameless thing.
I'm passing by where the pain once lived, walking through without a sound. I'm passing by where the pain once lived, and something softer, something softer on this ground. I learned to live with quiet, then learn my own company.
The loneliness I thought would kill me
Just taught me how to breathe. Now I got my Tuesday ritual. I cook those eggs at home. Same meal, different kitchen, no longer on my own. Not lonely, just alone sometimes, and that sits just fine with me. I pass that old herd every day, and it don't recognize me. I'm passing by where the pain once lived, walking through without a sound. I'm passing by where the pain once lived, and something softer, something softer on this ground. Yeah, something softer now, something softer on this ground. I've been carrying weight that ain't mine to hold, dragging chains through the years, growing tired and old. Every scar I keep open, every word left unsaid, like stones in my pockets, like ghosts in my head. But the water keeps flowing, and the sun still will rise. And I'm learning that holding on is just another disguise.
Let it be, let it go, let it rest in the river view. All the hurt that I've known, all the seeds I never sowed.
Let it be, let it go, let it rest in the river below. I've been fighting the shadows,
making war with the past, trying to change all the things that were never meant to last. Every bridge that I burned down, every chance that I missed,
like ash on the water, like like smoke in a mist. But the river keeps moving, and my heart's still alive. And I'm finding that peace comes when you stop asking why.
I got nothing to prove now, nothing left to defend.
Just a man making peace with how all things end.
Let it be, let it go, let it rest in the river below.
All the hurt